Okay, I'm going to sit back and I'm going to get pee tonight. I'm going to settle in for a good long chat here. How are we doing, YouTube? Oh my goodness. How are we doing, YouTube? And how are we doing, Facebook? How's it going? I see everybody's climbing on board here, getting ready to roll this thing. And what a day it's been. It has been heavy energy, heavy stuff going on. And wow, I managed to lose at least one good friend, on Facebook. I managed to get unfriended at least one time that I've found so far. Voicing some unpopular opinions, but I cannot stand hypocrisy. I cannot stand it, and I'm going to point it out wherever I see it. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong, and I will always admit to being wrong. I'm sorry many times. I've taken things down, not just because I was wrong, but because I hurt someone's feelings or I wasn't thinking. And I'd rather self-police than have Facebook police me for sure. But it's not necessary. If someone writes to me and says this is very hurtful, I'm going to take it down. I don't care if I do agree with it or not. If it's causing someone pain, I don't want to do that. So that's me. Oh my goodness. Hey there. Okay. All right. So what's next? What's next? Well, something I said to China a few weeks ago. I said maybe it's going to take Roe versus Wade being overturned. Oh God. Okay, we already lost Facebook. It's reconnecting. This is going to be fun. Okay, I'm back. But I said China versus Wade to be overturned for Americans to get away from their keyboards and they're apathetic. What can we do? What can we do? It's again, we have one voice. So what can I do? You can do a lot of things. And so, yeah. Had another reading day with someone in the military, which again, directly in the military, and stationed out of the continental U.S. But it's a shit show. It really is, and I'm like it or don't like it. The guy in charge right now is a puppet, and it's not good. It's not good, and there's no this side is right, that side is right. There's a great meme that I posted a while ago that if they weren't both working for the same team, then one or the other would sit there and say we're going to make universal health care the law and wipe the other party off the map. Because Americans want universal health. Americans want to be able to go to the dentist and get checkups and get medical care and not go broke trying to do it. They want to afford their insulin. They want these things. And the day that we stop, I'm going to say it, the Congress stops sucking the dick of big pharma, we'll have those things. I always say our Congress should have jackets and patches like NASCAR drivers so we can know their corporate sponsors. We allow it, and the day we stop allowing it, that's the day that we take to the streets and we demand term limits, and we demand justice, and we demand they reinstate certain rights, is going to be a good day. We're not there yet, apparently. Apparently, we've not been pushed to the point where we're saying you can't take our rights away. Who are you? Who are you to tell us what we can do with our body? Who are you? And until that happens, guys, I don't have high hopes. I don't. Because too many people are convinced that they can't do anything, that we are just helpless little victims. And I just, makes me crazy. Makes me crazy. So let's look at some comments. Let's see what people are going through, what they're dealing with, what they want to talk about here. What's going on? Victoria, Virginia, Nicoletta. Hey, guys. Oh, my goodness. So, anyway, what have I noticed? Well, the Geminis have been coming in this week like crazy. Lots of Geminis. This is the time of year, this this through August is when I see a lot of students. I see a lot of kids. The readings are all about no idea what they're doing with their future, their education. A lot of them are unhappy at home. You know, a lot of kids come home from college to bad situations, unfortunately. Yeah. Hey, Lisa, Victoria. I just, maybe if we all just voted for the Green Party and just said fuck both parties, we all just voted Green. Um, I don't know because we reelect dead Congress people. Look it up. We've actually done that. We've had states that have reelected dead Congress people. So why does this happen? Why is Mitch McConnell still in office? Why is Nancy Pelosi still in office? Why? 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 I don't know. I don't know why anyone who couldn't be um, hired in the private sector because they're just too old. They couldn't get a job in the private sector. Why they should be working in the public sector is beyond me. That just doesn't seem, not about being ageist, that's just the truth. They couldn't go out and get a job in the private sector. So that's a problem right there. It's a different world. I mean, even, I would even wonder, I always talk about being Empress of America and can help me out there, but it really is a different world. Of the very, very last of the boomers, the very first of the Gen Xers. I fall right there in that line. Hey there, where's Shanna? Where's Shanna? There you are. Okay, doing. And it's a different world. We communicate differently. We do things differently. We advertise differently. I remember talking to the shop owners not that long ago, and they're like, "Oh, I don't do social media." Like, how the hell you advertise your business? You're on social media. That's how it's done now. There's no other way. So, okay, I guess. Had a wonderful reading with a young woman yesterday, and how she just feels that it's hopeless. There's no voice, and she gets depressing. And just listen to Bill Maher, and listen to oh God, I love him. The guy from England. What's his name? Comedian, but now he does a talk show. He's brilliant. Love him. But Bill Maher on one end, and help me out, guys. Who am I thinking of? Comedian, dark curly hair, was married to Katy Perry. Russell Brand. Oh, Trevor Noah. I go back and forth about him. I liked him a lot when he was with. Oh my goodness. I don't know if I like him solo. I don't know if his humor is biting. The way it was. Need terminates. Yep. Erratic behavior. Yeah, they are, Elizabeth. You're right. They are getting berserk. No, I'm thinking of Russell Brand. Russell Brand and Bill Maher. If you want, just like I said, just listen to those two. Give yourself 15, 20 minutes every day. Listen to the two, maybe one in the morning, one at night, and overall you'll get an overview of what's going on, whether you agree with them or not. You'll certainly get a wonderful overview of the political scene. I like Russell too because he's out of England. Yep. Okay. Okay, do me a favor, and if you can email me at lenhard@comcast.net. I'm going to type it right here, okay? Um, in the subject line, just put down protection papers, and I'll send you what I've written up on the topic of how to protect, ward, cleanse, all that good stuff. Okay. Yeah, I love Russell. I do love Russell. Hey, Bridget, how are you doing? You must be exhausted. You've got to be so tired. Anyway. But I am grateful for all of you, and I'm grateful to be surrounded by people who, whether we agree or not, we can talk, we can debate, we can. There's one post of mine that goes on and on, but be respectful. People are posting up articles and backing up their information with factual articles and pictures and diagrams, even whether we like them or not. It's reality. So people are passionate on topics. It's okay to be passionate. It's good to be passionate. It's not good when you have to make fun of people or call them names or belittle them to get your point across. That's not okay. And I don't see a lot of that on my page. So and I'm always grateful for polite debate and lively discussion. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's rough. It's rough. Hey Greta. So anyway, I know it's hard. It feels like the thoughts are just dancing through. It's gonna sift out. We'll see what's gonna happen, and we'll see. And we're gonna do some real protests that are gonna be targeted to real change. Not just hey, I'm mad, but this is what's gonna happen next. Okay, we're telling you, government for the people by the people is gonna listen to the people. So anyway. I am shuffling cards. Yeah. Well, that's when you know someone is a good political, I don't know, satirist or whatever, because they present from both sides. They can talk to both sides. They got followers from both sides. And you want to start with Pisces? Actually, we are going to start with Pisces. It is time, and thanks for saying something. Let's go. We're going to start with Pisces tonight. Absolutely. One thing is for sure, try to get sleep. Do turn off the computer. Do turn off your phone. Do step away from the social media. Busy day to day with it, but try to step away and get outside and breathe fresh air. It's beautiful weather here in Connecticut. Get out in the sun. And yeah, you're here. And do me a favor and email me at Lenhard, Lenhard@comcast.net. Someone message Ann and I reply, Lenhard@comcast.net. I will send you a newsletter. Just put newsletter in the subject line and you'll see everything we do at the shop. And yes, I do private readings. I do phone readings and on all that. You're on Facebook. I love Facebook Messenger. It's my favorite. And I haven't raised my prices in 15 years, guys. Not in the shop and not myself personally. So, I opened in a recession, and we're going through recession number 2. Certainly is in full gear. Thanks, Howard. Thank you for that. So, what are you doing? What are you doing? You're all worked up, huh? You're all worked up today. What do you want to tell people? Anything you want to say? Huh? What do you want to tell people about? I was over at Deb's house, and I was watching Puffy, who's her cockatiel, was watching TV, and there was a Gotham cockatoo with its own TV show. Can you stand it? A cockatoo like you had his own TV show. It was Bird TV. I know. I said the same thing. You got talent right here. I know. You want to say hi? Oh, no. Aw, Bridget's got her birds. Aw, thank you, Lisa. Thank you. You say hi? Okay. Anyway, you want to say hi to anybody? You talk. You're really quiet. You are all worked up. He is. What? You say hi? Hi. Hi. I know. You're very young. You all crazy. You all carried away. What? So anyways, Orlando is I think I figured out. Yeah. I think he is 15 years old now. 15 or 16 years old. I got him when he was 7. He was a pseudo rescue. He was an allergy bird. One of the younger children in the family had developed an allergy. Cockatoos are very dusty birds, so if you have asthma or any kind of breathing issue, you'll probably struggle with a cockatoo in the house. It's a bad idea. It's also a bad idea to stop. It's a bad idea with new babies, any new children. Cockatiels and cockatoos, bad choice because their lungs are delicate and they shed a lot of white dust, and it can be very detrimental to breathing. They also need to be in the living room or in a place where, not in the kitchen, because the kitchen is full of smoking and cooking odors that can be harmful. But they need to be in a living room. They need to be around people. They're very social, and they're very needy. They're like a 5-year-old. They're as intelligent as a 5-year-old. They need a big cage. Cockatoos need a big cage. Even these smaller cockatoos need to be in a big space. Some of the other birds, like African grays, like a more cozy home, almost like a den, but not too small, obviously. But cockatoos, you can't get it big enough for them. And they will take their cage apart. Orlando's managed to break his outdoor. I had to, use a huge metal lock to keep it shut. There's stories of the larger cockatoos actually taking the whole cage apart while their owners at work, like literally unscrewing every screw and the whole cage just being in pieces. So, yeah. Oh, the African grays are dusty too. Okay, I didn't realize that. But what? I know. They are cool. They are cool birds. My dad had a cockatoo and a Moroccan, and so I always wanted one. I also love the Pyonis. Is another bird that I'm crazy about. But no more. I'm good. One is plenty. Trust me. Really smart, really needy, and very demanding. So funny though. Funny animals. So anyway, I'm shuffling cards. I can keep talking forever about birds. So tomorrow I've got a fair going on in the shop. I have Karn, Teresa, Pet Psychic, and Red Goddess all in the shop. 3 readers. Last week I only had 2, and I could have really used a third because it was busy. The descriptions on Facebook. Karn mediumship, and she works with something between tarot and playing cards a little bit, kind of, sort of, and mediumship, as I said. Teresa, mediumship, pet psychic, and she reads tarot. And Red Goddess, mediumship and tarot. So that's who's in the shop tomorrow. I always have different readers, just about every week. There's someone different. Some only come once a month, like Andrea, who comes in from Boston. Pina, the angel reader, is usually in once a month. Teresa's once, and some are 2. Lucky I am. So some old favorites coming back soon too. I'm looking forward to that. All right, we're going to start. And for anyone who's new, this is a 6-card spread. It is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's a pyramid. The top card is the situation. The next 2 cards are what's directly impacting the situation. And the last 3 cards are potential outcomes to the situation. Now, as I always say, and I'm sorry, it's always the same thing. Obviously, every Pisces isn't having career issues. Every Sagittarius isn't having relationship issues. Every Taurus doesn't want to buy a house. Well, yeah, they do, but they don't. And so ask yourself if it's something that someone you're close to or that you care about. Oh, thank you about the graduation. Big deal. That was a big thing. Anyway, and not you. I have often have times where I sit down, I'm reading somebody, and I'm talking about what I'm seeing in the cards, and they're like, no, that's not me, but that's my daughter. I'm like, oh, okay, so the daughter's going through a divorce. The daughter, I'm like, well, what were you thinking about when you sat down? My daughter. I'm like, okay, good to know. So what comes up is really what you're thinking about very often, but that doesn't mean I'm not trying to make this one size fits all. Obviously, these are generic readings, but I hope that they are helpful. I also read to teach because I haven't been able to teach tarot since COVID. My room is too small. I can't space people out enough. Although I do readings because I've turned all the tables lengthwise and we're 6 feet apart. So that's what's going on. That's the reading. And so I welcome you to, I'll tell you what cards I'm seeing. And then if you want to get your own cards out, put them in the spread and see how you interpret them. Okay, this is how I interpret cards. So for Pisces, we have the Four of Coins reversed, the King of Swords reversed, the King of Coins. We have the Two of Swords. We have the King of Wands reversed. And we have the Master, the Magician. All right? How do I read these cards? All right, well, hey Dee, how are you? The Four of Coins reversed is really coming to some conclusions about money. The Four of Coins upright is how can I make more money? Where can I get more money? It's reversed. It's really, I know how to make more money. Okay? King of Swords reversed is usually a bully, a man who is, now it can be a man, I will tell you, who has Alzheimer's or dementia, someone who's mentally not well. But usually it's a bully, someone who's wants their way and only their way. And I'm looking at the King of Coins here. So Two of Swords, rock in a hard place. The King of Wands reversed, three kings. And the Magician. When I first glance at these cards, my first thought is someone who's dealing with a very difficult male and having to figure out how they're going to do without either support, child support, some sort of financial assistance that they're trying to be controlled with, perhaps, and either picking up a second job, finding alternative ways of making more money. It's rock in a hard place if this person's not going to change, and it needs to be dealt with. The Magician is wonderful because it speaks to the fact that you can handle this, and that probably the second job or it's going to be very natural. It would be like something that you do for a hobby. Well, now you're getting money doing it, okay? But something you would do on the sideline to make up for someone who's trying to control you financially. And it doesn't have to be a husband. It could be a father. I'm seeing a lot of that now with the kids coming home from college and difficult situations at home. We still live in a world where parents do tell their kids they'll pay for college if they do X, Y, Z. If they go to become PAs or nurses. Used to be teachers. It was the thing. Everyone had to be a teacher because you get your summers off. You work the same schedule as your kids. But teachers and nurses are born, not made. I know lots of nurses. I read lots of nurses. Bless their Virgo hearts. 85% are probably Virgos, seriously. But they were playing nurse with their stuffed animals when they were children. Teachers, the happiest teachers, they were playing school when they were children. It's something that you're born, not made. So for Pisces, I'm going to say Pisces, you need to pick up some secondary income. You need to pick up the pace financially, get that affluence flowing, and you're going to. You're going to have to. It means you're going to work a little harder, but you got this. No one's going to control you financially. That's the game. Well, it's not going to work. Right? All right. So we are going to talk about Aquarius now. Sorry, I talk so much I get thirsty. Barbara, your story kills me. I'm telling you, Haley, Virgos, nurses, nutritionists, fitness instructors, they first of all, Virgos love they love the science of medicine and the science of health. That they rule the sixth house, and that is the house of wellness. But also, I'm not going to say they don't love that. They do love having opportunities to people that they're right, and bossing people around a little bit also suits their temperament. So, and I mean that in the nicest way, please. As your polar opposite Pisces, I have nothing but respect for the Virgos. We both need to be in service, and we teach each other valuable lessons. Virgo is taught by Pisces to let go a little bit, let go of the rules, loosen up a little bit. World's not going to end if you're just a couple minutes, behind schedule. And Pisces is taught by Virgo to, your time is worth some money. It's okay to ask for money. Virgo does what they do in service, but they expect to be appreciated, and they expect to be appreciated with money. Money is the energy they want to see, the energy that keeps the lights turned on and the shit working. So yeah, that's how Virgo does. Virgo, Pisces goes down and gives the homeless people soup and blankets. Virgo goes down and says, all right, we're going to get you a haircut. I'm taking you down to get a job. Okay, that's what Virgo does. We're going to get you working, get you out of here. We're going to get you out of the bridge. See, a little bit of a enabling going on with Pisces very often. Oh, you poor homeless person, you can't help it. Life's been cruel to you. Virgo's like, yeah, life's a bitch. Let's go. Let's get working. Come on. Aquarius. I can just talk forever. All right? I'm looking at the comments. Okay. Aquarius. We have the Nine of Wands, the Page of Swords, the Eight of Wands, the Knight of Cups reversed, the Ten of Coins, and the Nine of Coins reversed. All right. So for Aquarius, I love the Nine of Wands. It's a card of promotion. It's a card of moving forward in your career. Wands are usually career, enterprise, entrepreneurship, creative endeavors, and it's moving forward. The Page of Swords, action, movement, and the Eight of Wands is it looks as if, the Knight of Cups reversed, Ten of Coins, Nine of Coins reversed. I'm going to say, Aquarius, that you are doing work basically to pay the bills. I'm not sure you love what you're doing. And I think that's good because it would take you out of what is either becoming very boring for you, very rote, very routine. And yeah, money is part of it too, and more money. But another part of it is just, I don't think you know what you're doing. Ten of Coins. It also could be the idea of wanting to buy a house and invest in the house and again, more money. But the cards are being really clear. The way you're going to do this is by focusing on your career. Okay? All right. Well, I'm going to say that needs to be the energy. And if one thing that might be holding some of you back, Aquarius women, is there may be a child in the house that could be special needs or difficult. You can't just get out of, and you can't get out of the house. It's hard to leave the house. The idea of finding a job you can do in the home is important there too. But the idea of getting more money in the home, that Knight of Cups reversed can be a young child who's depressed, anxious, difficult. Focus on career though, because this is what's coming up, okay? And it needs addressed again for more money. All right? All right. Capricorn. Okay, Cappies. There's a few out there. Capricorn, the Fool. First card up. Queen of Coins reversed. And the Star. Six of Coins reversed. Seven of Cups. Ten of Swords. Wow, talk about contradictions all over the place. When I first look at these cards, the first thing I think of is proceed with caution, okay? Fortune favors the brave. That's the other thing I would see with the Fool and the Star, which is the Star and the Sun, two best cards in the deck, right? But the possibility of a misstep, the Ten of Swords, could undo a lot of your good work. Now, the Queen of Coins reversed, Six of Coins reversed. This is somebody who's concerned about paying bills, paying back money that's owed. That's the Six of Coins reverse. Debt. Seven of Cups, what to do? Want to move forward, the right way. We have one more card for clarity. Ace of Cups reversed. Shit. One more card for clarity. Two of Coins reversed. Man, this is Capricorn. Love or money. How about that? Love or money, right? This is Capricorn choosing money over love in terms of moving forward in a way that it may not be the job of your dreams, but it's the job of your bank account. How's that? It's the dream job of your bank account. Two of Coins reverse is the end of juggling money. Do I think you're gonna love this job? I don't. Don't think it's what you love to do, but it's a good job. It's a secure job. Um, yeah, I don't make this seem grim. This would be like God. It's like here's this job, and it's where you need the job to be. Excellent, and it's paying what you were wanting to pay. That's great, and it's doing something you're really familiar with. Awesome, but not the greatest environment, and you're probably not gonna like it. Oh, okay. I don't think I love this job. I think maybe you're ready for something different, or you're tired, or it feels like a lot of what you've been used to. But again, I'm seeing these top two cards, which is really great cards, and money getting it eases up the money issues, and that's what matters, right? Right, right here. That's what matters. Okay. A lot of jobs are getting tedious right now. It's just hard. All right. Oh boy. We're in Sagittarius. Sagittarius. We have the King of Cups. We have the Knight of Wands, the Ace of Coins reversed, the Wheel of Fortune reversed, the Tower, and the Hermit reversed. Wow. Okay. So I have to say that this is, well, Knight of Wands is a very Sagittarius card because that is fiery energy. That is wands are fire, coupled with compassion and kindness. Ace of Coins reversed, Wheel of Fortune reversed, Tower. Hmm. So one more card for clarity. Eight of Coins. Well, I'm gonna say the first thing that makes me think is this is a Sagittarius needing to take care of themselves. Okay, Sagittarius take care of themselves. Yeah, I don't like the Tower next to the Wheel of Fortune reversed or the Ace of Coins reversed. It speaks to the potential for job loss or some financial loss here. Um, Eight of Coins reversed. I want to say that Sagittarius has a plan B. Haha, I know the conversations of today, but this is a plan B. Um, you might suspect what's going on, and you may already be putting out resumes, looking for a secondary source of revenue. It seems like it's already in place, though. Like it seems like it's already there. Like you already know you can seamlessly go from this to this, you know, move from one lane to the next and keep traveling forward. Um, and it may not be a job. It may be something in the where you live. There could be shortages. Um, Something that brings everything to a halt. Okay, something that brings everything to a halt. And it really is the Hermit reversed is Sag saying, you know what? I got this on my own. Eight of Coins and the Oma card. Okay, the Hierophant reversed, and that is unconventional. It's stepping out of your comfort zone. It's out of your rut, and it could just be that. It could be something that blasts you out of a comfort zone, and now, okay, guess what? Now I got to do it by myself. I don't get a sense of broken heart, loss of partnership, so much as things stopping. Like, I mean, a great example would be a Sag who's a truck driver. And it's like there's not running as many loads, diesel tax going up, whatever's going on. So that farmers, you're finding it's like they're I've been watching a lot of videos about farmers, and with the cost of feed and hay going up, they're choosing to cull their animals, and they're not bringing as many new ones to market because it's just too expensive. They can't recoup the money to feed. The feed isn't being recouped by the cost of meat. It's that sort of thing, though. It could just be a natural force of nature that's changing. It'd be like if you do outdoor venues and it rains all summer. It'd be like that kind of thing. Okay, so it's like, but it's okay because we're moving the venues inside, and I've already got plans on how I'm going to handle that. All right, that's what I'm talking about. So I just got this covered. They've already been anticipating the loss. Okay, and all I'm saying is I'm validating you and saying, yeah, you may need to bring Plan B into effect. All right. All right. Scorpio. Okay, Scorpio. Hey, Daisy. Quiet down a little bit, babe. All right. So, Scorpio. I'm getting messages from my son up here about laundry he needs done, and I'm getting, this one's singing in a room over there. It's like, okay. You thought that when they're teenagers and older, it gets easier. It does not. All right, Scorpio. The Eight of Swords. The Knight of Swords reversed. The Chariot. The Five of Coins. Temperance, and the Ace of Swords. Okay. Wow. Well, I do not love these first few cards because I really don't like seeing the Eight of Swords. That's mourning and sadness. The Knight of Swords reversed, and the Five of Coins speaks to financial devastation. I don't think it's for you. Scorpio, it could be for one of your kids. I don't think it's for you. I think one of the kids, and I think you're going to be asked. That's that Knight of Swords. It's reversed, but I think you're going to be asked to step in. Ace of Swords, or you're just gonna step in and say, "Let me get you back on your feet. Let me help you out." This is Scorpio kind of coming to the rescue, I think. How else could it be if you have a kid? Well, it could be not saying anything, keeping it quiet, but filing bankruptcy, because that is the card. The Five of Coins is bankruptcy, financial failure, and moving forward, like biting the bullet and finally saying, "Yep, you know what? Can't take it. It's too hard. I want a fresh start," and moving forward in that way. I think it's more about helping somebody else out, but you may be in that position where you need to do what you have to do to clear your plate and be able to breathe. Okay. I'm not sure what you're talking about, Christiane. I'm not sure which reading we're looking at here that's got you worked up there. All right. Okay. What sign are you? I keep forgetting. Christiane, what sign are you? All right. Ooh, you're a Scorpio? Are you a Scorpio? You're always helping your kids out. Three of Wands. Education, school, books. Well, it could be. Could be helping a kid get back into college, get back into school. It could be that. All right. Still feels like it's attached to one of the kids, not to you, Scorp. All right. And Libra. If you have questions, about how I'm throwing cards or what I'm seeing or how I'm interpreting, let me know, guys. Make a comment. Like, why do you see it that way? I always thought that card meant this. Okay, because I'm happy to go over that with you. All right, so we have for Libra, the Queen of Wands, the Five of Wands reversed, the Four of Wands reversed, the World reversed, the Ten of Wands reversed, and the Sun. Wow. So Wands, 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 Wands. The World reversed and the Sun. Jeez, please. This is Libra, tired of the same thing over and over and just saying no. Ten of Wands reversed, the straw that broke the camel's back. This Libra saying no, I'm done, not doing this anymore. Four of Wands reversed, no. Really feels like a work issue more than a personal issue. You're Cappy. Okay. All right, Kathy. Christiana, I knew you were a Capricorn. It doesn't get any easier when they get older. No, someone said that when they're not babies. If babies are the best, you put them in their crib, you put them in their playpen. It's wondrous, heavenly, just wonderful stuff. You know they're safe. They're in their playpen. They're licensed. They're driving around. You didn't know they're not safe anymore. You put them on that school bus, first grade, kindergarten. It's all over. You stop being their numero uno. You stop being their only influence, and the world is having its influence. It's scary shit. Okay, back to Libra. This is Libra working real hard and stepping off and saying no. I'm not doing this anymore. Shut up, the camel's back. It feels all work related. The world reversed. I'm ready for a big change. Shut up, the camel's back. And what do we end with? The Sun. The Sun, which is, like I said, the Sun and the Star are the best cards of the deck. This is Libra saying, I'm not doing it like this anymore. I'm not fighting with you. I'm not arguing with you. I'm just not doing it anymore. Five of Swords, this is Libra going for help. And again, legal, human resources, but this is Libra saying, no, this is all wrong. All wrong. And Libra, while we do see Libras in the aesthetics, and we do with design, with my God, beauty, interior design. Libras love to make the world a better place. We also see Libras where they are the scales. We see a lot of Libra lawyers and judges. They do like things fair. They fight fair. And this is Libras like, if it's not fair, I'll make it fair. They're very much like Aquarius that way. Except Aquarius will fight, and Libra's like, no, I'll just get help. I'm not going to fight with you. I'm not going to embarrass myself. I'm just going to go get the authorities, and we're going to make it fair. So this is Libra is dealing with something very unfair, watching unfair. It feels like a work issue, and saying nope. I'm calling in the big dogs. Okay. I think in this case, it is with Libra. It's hard to say, and I don't really usually pin the male female. Sometimes what's influencing, but I think I usually tend to be more like generic reading. It's not fair to make it. It's not really a great answer. I know. It's okay. It takes a while. It takes a long while to learn tarot. That's the difference between tarot and oracle cards. They're both awesome. They're both great. I sell both. But it's like comparing checkers and chess. That's the best analogy. Checkers, oracle cards, you can pick up a deck. For an hour, you could throw a card, you could throw a spread. You could actually be using your oracle cards. Chess. And you really can't play chess until you learn how the pieces work and how they move across the board. And it changes throughout the game, what they're next to, what's going on. So chess is a more involved, and doesn't make it better. It just makes it more involved. Okay. But pull a card a day. Amy, pull a card a day, and then look at the card. You look at it first, see what it says to you, and then get your book out. All right, get your book out and really look at it. And when I teach a class, what I tell people to do is get 3 books. Get the book that the cards came with, go to the library, and get 2 books on tarot. Just 2 books that go over the descriptions. And then one by one, starting with the Fool, take the card out, you look at it, and you have a spiral notebook there. The Fool. What do you see when you look at the Fool? What do we look at? We look at usually a young person with a knapsack, taken off, right? The sun is out. That's very important. Usually there's a sun. This is the Rider-Waite deck. You'll see elements of this in most other tarot. That's why we learn the Rider-Waite first often, because images are usually throughout any deck, no matter how artistic or how much it varies from the Rider-Waite, there's usually some image. So this is basically the Fool. And the Fool is not stupid. It's not, that's not what it means. It's just a fool, carefree, and stepping off, and there is the Fool with his journey and his backpack and ready to go. It's the young person about to explore the world, and that's exactly where it starts with the Fool. It ends with the world. It's an exploration of the world, but we look closer, and what do we see? What's the Fool about to do? Well, walk off a cliff if he's not careful, right? Also, there's a little white dog trying to pull his leg. If you look close, there's usually a little white dog there. There's flowers that indicate the innocence, the youth. And so it could be a card of caution. It could be a card of look before you, but it's what you see. So you look at the card, what do you see? What does it speak to you? Write that down. Now, pick up those 3 books. What does the Fool, in those 3 books, how do they describe the Fool? You may see something that's like, I didn't realize that. Sure, and yeah, that's what that means to me. Write down what it means. And then, again, the reverse. What does the reverse mean? What do you see? What do you think? Look what the books say, right? Write down what you think. Like, no, you know what? Now that I read the book points out this. Yeah, I do see that now, And then take a Sharpie, and a good Sharpie, and just write in the margins, just a couple words. Let's say Fool upright is look before you leap, and reverse is disaster avoided, right? That's how you read that. Let's just say that's how you read it. That's it. Now you learned the Fool. Get through all the deck and you will learn the cards. It takes time, but if you do 1 or 2 cards a day, you'll learn them. Okay. And just get a super fine Sharpie and just write in the margins. Okay. And that's how you do it. Right? All right. Oh, not a Cancer yet. All right. So where are we at? Where did I say we're at now? After all that, we did Libra, so now we're at Virgo, right? Right. Okay. Virgo. The 8 of Cups reversed. The Judgment reversed. 10 of Cups reversed. 6 of Wands reversed. Page of Cups reversed. 7 of Coins reversed. Now this is just really funny because a very dear Virgo friend of mine went to explore a other state, hoping that she might be buying a home there and starting her business and starting over there, and it was a absolute no-go. It was a no-go, and it's just so we see the 8 of Cups reverse. That's not leaving home. That is not leaving home. We have Judgment reversed. It's like not signing contracts, not signing papers. I know. 10 of Cups reversed. Not happy at home. 6 of Wands reversed. Not moving forward. Page of Cups reversed. No new love. No love coming in. 7 of Coins reversed. Well, you know what you got to do to make money. That's the good thing with the 7 of Coins reversed. 7 of Coins upright is how can I make more money? 7 of Coins reversed. Money coming in. You got to make money. It's just, can you make money where you want to go? I'm going to say no. Doesn't look like it. A lot of times when I'm talking to people about career, it's like, you got the right career in the wrong location. Let's face it, it'd be very hard to be an oceanographer in, let's say, New Mexico or Arizona. Might be the good career choice, great state. They only go together, right? You don't think of oceanography in Arizona. So there's that. Hello. So anyway, I'm going to say right path and wrong place. At least not those places. Okay. So for anyone, I just want to say that if you're thinking of moving or relocating, it looks like you need to rethink again and rethink in terms of where you can work, where the money is. Okay. All right. That's what I'm saying. It's one thing to say, oh, I always wanted to live in Wyoming. I hear that all the time. Montana, Wyoming. I'm like, are you a fucking rancher? What do you do? What do you do in Wyoming? Okay. Jeffree Star, who I follow, I just adore Jeffree Star. I don't know why, but I do know why. But anyways, he just bought a yak ranch, in Wyoming. You're gonna be a yak rancher? Go to Wyoming. Okay, great place for that. Montana, beautiful state. My brother used to drive through. He's like, oh my God, Laura, there's this pass when you're entering Montana. He was a Teamster, he was a truck driver. He's like, and then they call it Big Sky Country. It just literally, you come up and it opens up and all you see is sky and mountains and plains, and it takes your breath away. It would stop your heart. It's so breathtaking. And I'm like, well, have you thought about maybe going there? He's like, and do what in Montana? Montana's where you retire if you're gonna be a writer, if you can, what I'm talking about. Now, I will say working virtually, that opens up some places. If you can do things virtual, great. Those are great places, especially if you like 12-foot snowdrifts. Wonderful. Montana's your place to be. Yeah. So I'm gonna say Virgo, who's always practical. Practical Virgo is gonna say, well, no, nope, not for the foreseeable future, not there. Gotta have one, gotta be able to make a living. Right? Leo. Okay, Leo. Okay, Amy. All right. Leo, we start off with the moon. The Knight of Coins reversed. The Four of Swords. The Hangman. The Nine of Swords. And the Emperor. Now, one thing I'm going to tell you that also a little tarot lesson 101, the sword cards, when we're looking at reverses, it's not always opposite. Reverse doesn't always mean opposite. It can be diminished. For example, sword cards are usually, well, it's thought, it's air, but it's also problems and illnesses. They're the unfortunate suit of the tarot deck. And so very often when sword cards are reversed, like the Three of Swords, which is three swords right through a heart, heartbreak, heartache, unimaginable, sadness. Reversed, it means anxiety. It diminishes it, okay? Right here I'm looking at the Nine of Swords, which is anxiety. Reversed is diminished anxiety. It doesn't mean that, you're in a great place now. It just means whatever was causing you great anxiety, now it's less, all right? So what do I see? I see the moon. Knight of Coins reversed. Four of Swords. Hangman, anxiety, Emperor. Well, this one thing it could be a workplace where there's things that are hidden, so there's layoffs coming. So maybe about layoffs that are coming, Leo, and but you're safe. You're safe. So even though there's anxiety, because nothing's worse than a workplace that's anticipating layoffs, you get to, you're still gonna have a job, all right, despite the anxiety, you still have a job. The Emperor. The moon is usually hidden things. It also can be mental health issues. It can also be addictions, okay? Things that we like to keep hidden. Knight of Coins reversed. But I'm seeing this Four of Swords, which speaks to there's a lot of there's stress and there's anxiety, but it's you're okay. The Hangman, you just hang in there, literally. The Hangman means delayed gratification, but still, you're not wasting your time. That's for sure. The Emperor means I want to say the workplace is secure for you. If you have your own business, again, you're secure. It's just a very anxious time. You could be waiting for some things to be revealed, some information, but I think at the end of the day, you sail through, Leo. Okay? Cancer. Okay, Cancer. So we start off with the Three of Coins. And then we have the Empress and the Three of Cups reversed. The Ace of Wands, Strength, and the Three of Swords reversed. Okay, I like to talk about the Three of Swords, right? Reversed. Well, first of all, the Three of Coins is a great card. It's celebrating money. It's celebrating success. It's celebrating financial success. Coins, right? Sometimes it's pentacles, coins, discs, and then depending on some of the other esoteric decks, they can rename it, but money. The Empress and the Three of Cups reversed. Ace of Wands, Strength, Three of Swords reversed. Well, one thing, there's a couple things here, or some ways I could read this. And my first thought is if you've got a mother, you've been concerned about her health, Cancer, I think she's going to be okay. I think she's going to be okay. So I think you'll be celebrating that. It looks like it's the Strength laying next to the Empress and the Ace of Wands. She's got good medical care, and I have reason to believe she's going to be okay. A lot of anxiety around that, but not heartbreak. So yeah, that's how that plays out. That Three of Swords reversed. So I think it's all right. The other way I could read this. You could be launching something new at work, and put a lot of yourself into this, Cancer. And I want to say again, looks like it's going to be successful. This Three of Cups reversed bothers me next to the Empress card because it speaks to someone's working against you here on this, okay? Someone's working against you, and there's a lot of anxiety. And it feels like it could even be your own mother. It could be someone very close to you, someone at work, someone that you respect, working against you. And it's I think you already suspect Cancer because Cancer, being a water sign, is very intuitive. And even while you're celebrating success, and that first card, that's success, somebody can be jealous. I don't usually do that, by the way. I'm not a big jealousy, working against you person. But I'm not saying it doesn't happen. It does happen, okay? And if you're thinking that that's the truth, well, I'm going to say you're right. You're still gonna be fine, okay? The Strength card is here. The Ace of Wands. This is your baby. Whatever you're doing, man, you're doing it right. But you may have some people in the background that are just waiting for you to fuck up, make a little mistake, leave a little thread undone, and they're going to come in and be like, oh, yeah. All right? So just keep your, it doesn't say keep, I'm going to throw more cards just for clarity. Seven of Wands reversed. Ooh, okay. If you are counting on someone else to know something, to move something forward, like, okay, well, I'm doing all of this, and you've got the accounting end of it. You're going to take care of the accounting. Like, don't count on that. Okay, don't count on that person doing their job. I'll tell you really quickly a funny story. One of my very, very good friends, way back, opened a stamping store back when stamping and making your own cards and the photo albums were so popular. They opened up a shop in Stratford, and it was three partners. One was doing the hiring and the staffing, one did ordering, and the other did ordering, staffing, and the treasury, the books. They all put in a certain amount of money, and they rented the space. It was a great idea. It was very successful for a while. What did they do? And when she told me, I wanted to, like, what did you not have like monthly meetings to sit together to rectify the books, what was being sold and bought, and with what was coming in? Did you? And she's like, no, we assumed everyone was doing their job. So basically, there's someone buying who was not being accountable to the treasurer. The treasurer wasn't really being accountable to the person who was hiring staff, or who was, and it fell apart. It fell apart because, of a lack of communication, and everyone assuming that the person knew their job, like that, assuming that the person doing the buying for the shop was checking with the treasurer. I'm making this big purchase. Can you cover it? Yeah. No. Nope. One hand was not washing the other. And so that's what I'm saying for you. All right. For you, Cancer, make sure like there's no no threads unknotted, you know. Just make sure that that's all being taken care of, all right? Don't leave any opportunity for someone to trip you up, because they will. They're waiting for you for that opening, it looks like, too. They're waiting for that moment where they can come in and just mess up your good work. Rebecca, you're a Virgo, August 24th. August 24th. Okay, you are. Well, you may have your moon in Leo. You may have Leo rising. You know, looking at your chart, and that's why you resonate with Leo. It could be that. Okay. Where are you going, right, Daisy? All right. Okay. So we have Taurus, right? Cancer, Taurus. No, Gemini. Holy God, I almost forgot Gemini. After all of that with Geminis in the shop all week long. I'm sorry, Gemini. It's Gemini's turn. All right. All right, Gemini. Going backwards is always a little challenge. Seven of Swords. Page of Wands reversed. Four of Cups reversed. Queen of Cups. Justice. Two of Wands. Okay. Okay. Well, Gemini, this is a female who's working very hard. The Queen of Cups, the Page of Wands reversed. Well, hardworking, but new opportunities presenting. Two of Wands is that thing that kind of materializes. Hey, you know, you're looking for a job, we're hiring, or, you know, are you have time, I'd like you to work for me. What I don't like is this first card, this Seven of Swords, because that speaks to gossip, that speaks to unhealthy work environment, that speaks to toxic behavior. And I want to say it's still at work because I'm looking at this Page of Wands reversed. Four of Cups reversed. You know what you're going to do? Honestly, it's just as simple. Gemini, you're looking at a whole new venue, a whole new, if it's your friend group, you got new friends. Okay? If it's work, you're going into another department. It's all getting taken care of. Justice, as you're signing contracts, Two of Wands, Queen of Cups. Feels like you're spinning your wheels, or you've been spinning your wheels, Gemini. But I'm going to say, like, right in front of you is all these new choices, doors are opening up, and it's like, I'm done with that. I'm into this. It's almost seamless. Okay, I'm going to do one more card for clarity. Death. Okay, in this case, death is endings. Yep. You want to talk shit about me? Do you really? Have fun with that. I don't work here anymore, you know? You want to talk shit about me? No problem. Lose my number. I've already lost yours. Don't call me, and I won't be calling you. This is Gemini, and Gemini's good at it. Air signs are good at this. They really are. Air signs, logic. This is not serving my higher good. This is not serving my better purpose. I got it. You know. You want to talk shit? No problem. Not to me, you won't. This is new partnerships, new opportunities, and this is just endings, just flat out endings, leaving the crap behind. And with one more card, just for clarity again, Two of Cups. I love it. Best friends, friendship that grows into romance coming out of friendship. Two of Cups. You're still not doing this. This isn't a solo act for Gemini, okay? Not a solo act. You got your partners, but you're good, but you're walking from the ship together. Okay? Oh, yay, Amy, good. Hey, Chase, hi. All right. Okay, Taurus. I'm losing my voice. It's been a long day, guys. A lot of readings to the shop. So, Gemini. We start off with Gemini. Taurus. High Priestess. Six of Cups. Page of Coins. The Lovers. The Queen of Swords. The Five of Cups. Ooh, Man, this is like the reverse of a story that says happily ever after. It's like this is the story, this is the fairy tale, but it's like it has a little sad twist at the end, like the Little Mermaid story or something, just like a sad twist. Um, so what do I see? I see the High Priestess again, intuiting, intuiting, and yet Queen of Swords, using logic as well. Six of Cups is sometimes it's going home or it's going to a home. Okay, and there's the money, the Page of Coins. I love that. The Lovers. I love that. That's wonderful. All of this stuff. It's logical. It's the right thing to do, but it doesn't come without pain. This is walking away. It's Five of Cups, crying over spilt milk. You're leaving something behind that really is hard to leave behind. Um, can't be salvaged, can't be fixed. Okay, what is it? Well, it's emotional. I can tell you that. Nine of Cups reversed. And one thing, okay, I'll validate you, Taurus. You couldn't have fixed it even if you tried. Okay. All right. Okay, Amy. Have a good night. Rebecca, have a good night. Um, the Nine of Cups is it's hopeless. It wouldn't have worked anyway. Whatever you're leaving for better things. Take a breath. It's almost like you had no choice. Okay. You're going to better things financially, emotionally. You know, try to look back. Try to be regretful. Try to lose that whole crying over spilt milk stuff. That regret will ruin your life. My grandmother told me that a long time ago. Regret will ruin your life. Don't look back. Just keep moving forward. Okay, Taurus, you got good stuff ahead of you. Try not to dwell. It's not really a Taurus trait anyway, but this is Taurus. I'm gonna say really trying to figure something out both logically and intuitively and emotionally, like trying to wrap the head around why did this have to happen? Like why did it have to happen like this? Why couldn't it have been easier? Why couldn't someone just done the right thing? Why couldn't something have just been, why couldn't this happen? Well, it didn't. It didn't. You can ask why till the cows come home. It doesn't matter. It didn't work out. Didn't happen the way you wanted it to. Move forward. Right? Trying to understand human nature. I wrote my June newsletter on the topic of relationships and how hard it is to read them, and how much I hate reading them. I hate doing relationship readings because it's very hard because people are inconsistent. People will tell you that they're in love and they just nothing will do and they can't stand the idea of not living without this person and no, it has to be, and then come in, 2 months later, it's like, yeah, no big deal. Like you were crying in my room like 2 months ago, crying. Like your life was gonna end without this person. You know, they say, I'll die without you. Oh yeah, look at you, breathing and living and all, Very few people die of broken hearts. So, anywho, really quickly, I want to finish for Aries. Okay? Aries, having to be patient here. My ears are ringing too. Wow. All right, Aries. Here we go. Okay? Hey, Marcia. Okay. Thank you. Yes, my youngest son graduated high school last night. I think we were the last school in Connecticut to graduate. It got pushed off another day because of rain on Wednesday. And he is my youngest of four. And he's going on to Lesley University. He's got a baseball scholarship. He's a left-handed pitcher. And you've heard me brag about him before because I am very proud. I'm proud of all four of my kids. They've done well. I'm very pleased. And I mean well in terms of the fact that they're living happy lives. They're doing what they want to do and very diverse, but wonderful, wonderful. And thank you. So, but my last of four, someone said to me, "Are you sad? Is it like a?" I'm like, I really am not sad. I feel like I've climbed a mountain and I've gotten to the top of the mountain. And one of my goals when I had my children, I wanted to see them all be around till they were 18. Now, I have no intention of leaving this earth anytime soon, but I was determined, like I'm gonna raise these kids. This is me, and I will be there, and I have. 4 kids, and there's a 10-year span between the 4 of them, boy, girl, girl, boy. And by God, I've got them all to 18, and I got to get my 2 youngest through college, but very cool stuff. And I have a sense of accomplishment myself, because they are really great kids. All right, get the hiccups now. I'm sorry. Oh, thank you, Shaw. All right, so very quickly, Aries. We have the 6 of Swords reversed, the Devil reversed, the 6 of Coins reversed, the 3 of Wands reversed, the Hangman reversed, and the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands would be Aries because wands are fire. Okay? So, the 6 of Swords reversed is a cancellation of any plans to travel, any thought that you're going to be relocating. It's no. It's no right now. Okay? The Devil reversed, however, still has you walking away from anything toxic. Okay? So you might be physically removing yourself, but in every other sense of the word, you are. You're absolutely leaving something toxic behind. Now, the 6 of Coins reversed, again, is debt or bills to pay. The 3 of Wands reversed, the Hangman reversed, and the Queen. Well, the way I would read these cards is you're not physically leaving a situation, acknowledging that it's toxic. It feels like a workplace thing. Why? Because I'm seeing wands, I'm seeing coins. So that's, work and money, right? Speaks to career. I think for the moment you're stuck doing what you're doing. The Hangman reversed has you kind of, oh boy, a little bit of doormat, feeling you're not being appreciated, not being taken, being taken advantage of, maybe a little bit. I don't know. 3 of Wands reversed. I don't see you going back to school either. There's no sense of additional training. 6 of Coins reversed. I mean, you're doing it to pay the bills. This is again. And the Queen of Wands. Now, I will say with these cards, there's the hope that you're on the scent, like a dog on the scent of a new job. The Queen of Wands. You're friendly. People like you. You like to work. This is not being lazy, Aries. This is just about being stuck in a kind of looks like a shitty job to pay the bills, basically. Really. A lot of people talk about going back to school after a certain age, or when you're working 2 jobs or you've got kids, and then go back to school, take 1 class and get my bachelor's degree in what, like 40 years? What? It doesn't make any sense, So I'm saying this is not about that. This is about looking for a different job, looking for something different. But if you're hoping to physically move, I gotta say the 6 of Swords reversed is now hoping for a vacation, a trip that might be getting canceled. Make sure, and regardless, be smart. If you're planning any vacations, put insurance on your trips. Okay, and that's just common sense, guys. Like I talk in my newsletter about doing background checks on people that you're dating before you go do a background check for 20, 25 bucks. Well, put insurance on your trip. Okay, don't do that. Yeah, I'm gonna throw one more card for clarity. 4 of Wands, okay, that's celebrating your job. So Aries, I think you're doing what you're doing, you're stuck doing what you're doing, that's fine. But the 4 of Wands is celebrating, again, Wands is career, right? Celebrating advancement, celebrating new jobs, celebrating achievement. Okay, so for now, it sucks. It sucks. You're not kidding yourself. It's not what you want to be doing. You're doing it to pay the bills. And there's something new on the way. Okay? All right, guys, everyone, have a wonderful night. I hope you had a good time. Thank you for being here, and I'll be talking to you next week, okay? Everyone, just self-care, get enough rest, turn off the TV, get away from the social media, get outside, take a walk, take in some air. 10 minutes of sunshine, just 10 minutes of sunshine a day brings up your serotonin, can change your whole day. 10 minutes of sunshine. If you are ignoring the news and you've been, stop doing that. again, Russell Brand, a little Bill Maher. You know, educate yourself what's going on. They present really well. Give yourself, and then that's it. That's enough. Digest that, and use your voices, speak up, and get ready, because hopefully we're going to see some changes, and we're going to want to be able to get out there and make them happen. Okay. All right, guys. Everyone, good night, and thank you. Bye. Good night.